My chair has a mind of its own. Why are you doing this? It doesn't help. It's... What? Excuse me, what? Is it the wheels? Let's do that. It's still fucking turning. Let's see if we can do this without making a mess. Hello, hi, welcome back to another video. There's no proper intro on this video because I was expecting to use all of this footage with the tutorial I did 2 weeks ago, but it was just too much, so here we are. So this is just a little casual crochet along type of video where I'm going to finish this lacy top, and I thought I'd just share the graphic for the pattern again, and also here's an image of how the top itself is built up, so you can like see the amount of squares used and things like that. So yeah, just grab your own little creative project and keep me company while I finish this up. Yeah, the table was better. Watch me go back to the table after sitting here for 5 minutes trying to get this to work. Maybe I just need to like, because I want to have it up here so that you guys can see it. But ideally I should just be down here working on it. And that's not great because I'm wearing black pants, so you're not going to see anything anyway. The struggle is real. I've been sitting here for like, no joke, an hour trying to figure out something clever to say, something to talk about, because I don't like filling my videos with too much like music, and I can't. So I'm just gonna ramble about whatever crochet projects I have like lined up and stuff. Currently I actually don't have that many things active. I've actually been really good about finishing things. So the only thing I have, I think, I might have something I've forgotten about, but I have a scarf that I'm working on, but it's like my at work scarf, and the pattern isn't as fun as I thought it would be, so it's gonna have to sit until I go back to work and start working on it again during breaks. And it's one of those regular triangle shaped shawl scarf things, so it's a really quick and easy job. I just wish the pattern had been more fun. It looked like it would be fun, but it turned out to just be really repetitive, and it made me sad. Other than that, I don't really have a lot of stuff in the works. I made a really, really cute bralette. I've been seeing these mermaid style, like shell-shaped cup bralettes on Pinterest a lot, and I really wanted to make one. But finding a pattern, like the only pattern I could find was for a shell purse, and it just didn't work for the cup. So I ended up sort of finding like a high quality photo of one of the mermaid tops that I liked, and I sort of dissected it in Procreate, like sort of drew on top of it to figure out the amount of stitches and stuff. It was a journey. So I think, because it turned out really nice, and I think I might want to do a tutorial on that, or at least a video making another one, because I want to document it for myself at the very least. Just the fact that it did end up looking pretty nice makes me super happy. And then I know I mentioned, I think in the last crochet video, but I'm starting a little project series of crochet stuff. So I like making bralettes and tops and stuff, but the cups are always too big for me because I just don't have tits. So I've been sort of going through a lot of the patterns I've found on, I love Pinterest. I love Pinterest for patterns, by the way. It's a great resource. I've just been going through that and looking to see what kind of like shape cups there are, and if there is any that would fit me. So I've been doing a lot of samples and things, and it's really interesting to see like just how many different shapes and how many different styles there is of these kinds of things, because I just want to make more cute stuff. Like I think because I've made so many cardigans, like I've done all of my winter, sort of autumn winter stuff, and now I want to make a lot of summer stuff. So I think that is honestly the only things I have in the works. I've been I've been wanting to try and make like bottoms, like either like bikini bottoms, like high-waisted, or like shorts. But that's also a thing that's really hard. Okay, excuse the background, but I just need to make an update shot, and the top is black, so it's not really, oh, I can't reach. But this is the current status. It is complete all the way around. I just need to deal with all of this. I probably won't record any of that because it's just tedious hand sewing. I did have to, I'm still considering, but these half ones, they have a clear front and back side, and I attached 3 of them backwards, so I had to rip them off and redo them. Technically these 3 that are like up here are backwards too, but I don't have the energy to undo those. But because I noticed these, I had to fix them. So yeah, that is the update on this thing. It is starting to look like something. I think I say this, honey, why? I think I say this almost every time, but like, if you're working with smaller pieces, like granny squares or just some kind of patchwork thing, sew in your ends as you go. I preach this so much because for this lacy top, I didn't do that. And it is such a chore to sit with all of that stuff in the end. And at least for me, I know a lot of people aren't bothered by the loose ends. I am, because I don't trust my handiwork. I just think it's going to fall apart. And it doesn't look nice, personally, to me. It looks terrible when a piece is unfinished. So like, it's just, I'm going to keep preaching. Finish your ends as you go, because you just don't want to do all of that stuff at the end. I am honestly being boiled alive because the sun is mean. Let's have a look. Let's update. The bottom edge looks the same because it's all ruffly and stuff. But this is what I've done. Let's see if I can make it look nice. There you go. So that's the bottom edge that I've made. It's just a really simple lace edge. I started with 1 round of single crochet followed by a round of alternating chains and triple crochet, and then a final round of just chains of 5 anchored with single crochets. So yeah, that's the progress. Now I need to figure out what to do up here. I think I'm gonna do single crochet along the back. For the front, I've actually done the loop stuff on these, so I think I'll leave them as they are. And then I need to add some shoulder straps. So I'm going to start with the single crochet thing for the back half. But not now because I am dying. It is so warm in here. I hate it. So we are on the last little bits of this. Okay, so I've done my little design on the... I don't remember if I showed you guys this, but the design on the bottom. It rolls up quite a lot still, so I think I'm gonna block this once I fit. How the heck will I block this? But I've made shoulder straps, and this is just attached with 4 single crochets at the top of the squares that make up the front, and then I've crocheted double crochet back and forth. I made 36, 38 rows, I think. I think I put too many single crochets into this back piece here when I evened out the rows. Most of the time this kind of stuff, it shrinks a little, so I'm going to be okay with it. I think it's going to be fine. And either way, I'm going to be wearing this on top of other things, so I don't think it is going to matter in the end. But yeah, so I'm going to attach my straps to the back. And I think I have this half square is the center back. So I think I'm just gonna attach the straps like maybe in that second loop. It's great that I'm wearing black pants and I'm working with black yarn. This has been the worst part. Like, having having clothes that major in black and then not being able to show you guys what this thing looks like properly because black on black does not show up well. I think if I was gonna fix anything about this top now that it's been finished for a while, I think I would add some more lace around the front of the top. I know I mentioned this at the end too, because it does look a little bit bare. And I think I would add some kind of lace detail to the shoulder straps as well. They are kind of thin, and I think it would help with the structure too, just to add a little bit more to them, some kind of lacy design. I think that's the only thing I would change about it though, because like looking at it today, which is probably 3 weeks after, if that's probably not enough. 4 weeks after finishing it, or starting it rather. I think that is the one thing I would fix, because otherwise it looks really nice. I do like how it turned out in the end. Okay, I think this is finished now. I do think this is finished. Okay, so here is the finished top. I'm gonna put this on in a second. I did end up blocking it, not truly blocking it. I ran it under the faucet until it was soaked through, wrung it sort of damp, and then I placed it on a towel on the floor and sort of just flattened it out as best as I could and just let it sit there and dry. It's been really, really hot lately, so it worked really well. It actually stretched out real nice. I think if this was going to be like a table runner or maybe a curtain or something, like if I'd made something like that, I think I would have blocked it properly, but because this is something I'm going to wear, I don't really see the point in blocking it like that, because I'm going to be pulling it off and on a lot, so it's going to get a little bit distorted regardless. So, funny thing, I think I could have gotten away with not making that. Do you remember I said this top was turning out short? It would have been here if I had just stopped where I was. But I added another row, and like it's still fine. I mean, this is a good length, but I could have totally gotten away with not making that last row and it fitting quite perfectly like this actually. I'm actually going to tuck it in because I think it would look really nice tucked in too. And this is what it looks like tucked. One thing, I think I could have gotten away with making the shoulder straps a little bit shorter because they're quite loose, and they're probably going to get more loose. So I'm trying to figure out a way to fix that without having to take the thing apart. But I think as they get longer, I'm just sort of going to fold them over and sew them down, maybe at the back, just to like make that an easy fix. But I like this. This is cute. And you could do this like with so many different granny squares and have a ton of lacy tops. I think maybe I could have done something more lacy here, because the only thing I have at the edge of these top squares is that is the final chain series you do to attach squares together, so it gets kind of stretched out. But other than that, I like it. I do. I'm really happy, honestly, like with how this turned out. The shot might have changed in the middle of the clips. I don't know. I hate doing the outro, but thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed. If this is your first video of mine, feel free to subscribe. I try to post a new video every week. And I hope you have a great day. Until next time. Bye.